Hey guys, how we doing? Jason Adair, Regional Sales Manager with Braun Ambulances. I'm here today at EMS Today, booth 1101, getting ready to unveil the TLC unit for you. It's a good critical care transport unit, basically a standard somewhere where you guys can start off of. As you can see behind me, we'll go through the truck. You can see this is a Freightliner M2 crew cab chassis. Within this chassis, I'm going to show you the inside. And you guys can see the console in here. If you guys get in there and look, you can see the Vista screen. You'll also see the FRC intercom, and you'll also see the generator power up. If you look up on the dash, right there by the radio, you will see the liquid springs control as well. So this thing does have liquid springs on it as well. In a critical care transport unit, usually we have a lot of people working on these. Could be long rides. So you can see in the back, we also have the 2 seats back here in case you have some other medics riding in the back. So we'll go to the module, a little bit about the module here. This is a TLC model, it's a 191-inch module length. You can see that we have our 20 amp auto eject. We have our 30 amp auto eject. The 30 amp's gonna run the heat AC. The 20 amp's gonna run your outlets, things like that. You gotta have both of them in there, so that works correctly. If we open up our OSS1 compartment, in here you can see we have our Banner 1800 watt inverter. You can also see in here, we have the power inverter as well. So that's what's in this compartment. There's also a plug-in in here in case something needs plugged in or you don't want to run anything in there as well. Step into OSS number 2. As you can see, it's a good storage compartment. So you can store anything that you'd like in here. These are your 2 suction pumps. There is 2 Escort Suctions inside the unit. You will see that as we go forwards. In the rear here, we have a Stadco generator. The reason for this generator is in case anything on the chassis was to fail, you have this generator here for backup. You have 2 different startups for the generator inside of here, but it's to keep power at all times inside of this unit. As you come to the rear, you can see the lighting configuration that we have here. You got your hold open door grabbers, so you got your backup camera as well up here, so you can see everything when you're backing up. You got your flip-up step bumper, so when you're loading patients in, that does flip up for you. A little bit of easy access for you. Come around the side here to OSS4. When you see an OSS4, you see it here, you got your backboard storage over here, scoop storage, whatever you'd like. Strap in here to hold your backboards. And here's just additional storage for anything that you may want to keep inside of this compartment. These are adjustable, so you can adjust these up and down. And we can even add more shelves if need be. Over here you can see this is a slide out oxygen tray. So I'm going to slide this out and kind of show you how that works. So we have med air and we have oxygen. So when you slide this out, you can change your bottles pretty easily off of this. And then you have your medical air, your oxygen, all your regulators and stuff hook up right here. Then inside, I will show you this again, but this is your window so you can get to your valves. And then it just slides in pretty easy again. Locks in, stays in place. You can see we got the double door because we wanted to make this a little bit bigger compartment for you here in the rear. Next up, we come up to the Braun Easy Glide sliding door. Something we've been doing for about 19 years now. Been doing this, it's tested, tried and true. When you open the door, your scene lights automatically come on. And you can just park on a hill or anything. There's a friction lock in here, so that does lock. It's not going to slide back and forth for you. We'll go in here, the door's already open. This would be our OSS number 5. As you can see, the secret is in build. There is no OSS number 5. We actually have a transverse cot in here. These are performance loads in here. You can do a power load if you would like. We just have the performance loads in here for now. But this right here, you can see that we dip the floor so it meets any kind of triple K load heights as well. So whenever you're putting a patient in and out, you will be able to meet the load height of that as well. If you look underneath, all under here we have is just a battery compartment. This is a slide out tray. I could flip these up, we could slide it out. Just easy access to get to your batteries or anything if you ever need to maintenance those. What we'll do now is we'll step inside. You can kind of see it here, but we'll step inside and show you the rest of the features. Excuse me. Oh, yeah. So as we look in here, we'll start with the street side wall. So street side's going to be over here. You can see we'll start at the rear here. We've got some storage up here. Adjustable shelves on each side of a fixed divider. Also, you can see here in the back, inside access only. You got a shelf here adjustable, put anything that you want, any kind of equipment storage. Wanted to make sure you guys had a lot of equipment storage in here for this type of a transport unit. We got some glove box holders back here, just in case you're coming to get the cot. You can flip this up, put your glove box in here. You can have at least 3 different size glove box holders here in the rear. As you can see right here, by the action area here on the CPR side, you can see we have another adjustable shelf and another compartment for you for more storage here. We got the Meganite countertops on our secondary action area. If you look up here, once we get inside, you can also see that we have some plug-ins here for any kind of equipment you may want to use on the inside. The CPR seat does have the Valor seat backs with the V4 harnesses, single click. So you can single click, nice and easy for you to get in and out of. Also underneath the CPR seat, we have some additional storage as well. Once again, that we need to carry a lot of stuff on here, so we want to make sure we had adequate storage for our standard model. If you look up top above the action area, you got another fixed divider with some adjustable shelves on each side. So you can put whatever you need to in this compartment. As I'm sitting in the attendant seat here, I'm going to go through the action area, kind of what we have on our action area. What you can see here is you got your oxygen, your medical air. You have your Vista screen. With this Vista screen, I can control anything. I can turn the lights off, turn the lights on, everything I can control within this system. You also see that we have our DVD player here. This DVD player is going to go with this in the back. So long transports, we got some kids in here, we're doing pediatrics. We can come in here, we can put an iPad we can hook up through it, or we can slip a DVD in on the side, play any kind of movie for anybody for a long transport ride. But that's just another special feature in here. Since we're back here, these radio speakers right here will play the sound out of the DVD player for the kids inside. And there's also your patient camera inside the module. So if you ever have something going on, you're on the road, you have something going on, you can always look at the driver and kind of pull over and be able to get in the back and help those guys. Going back to the action area, you'll see your Escort Suction. So you have your Escort Suction up top, pretty easy to get to from either one of these seats. You got your suction control, you got your Pro Air conditioner controls down there, your 125 AC, your 12 volt, you got a USB port, one can do a tablet, one can do your phone, and then you got your generator start. In case anything happens, you need that generator, your generator right there. You can also see over here, you have your sharps and waste that you can put in here and pull out. You also have some more storage in here. Ease of use for you by the attendant seat here. Get in and out of all these. So just some additional storage here, easy to get to. You can get to everything in here. They're on some nice lockout slides, easy to push back in as well. If you're looking at the seat I was just sitting in, this is a Valor attendant seat. It does have the child safety in here, one click, V4 harness. So you can get in here, you can see the child safety seat is in there. Let's go up towards the front, stay on this wall. Over here, you have your additional seat here for your transverse cot. So you also have a transverse cot over here with the Striker Performance Load. So you can also work from this seat. This seat does swivel around as well, to where you can work on the patient. You can have 2 people working on this patient as well. We have our Escort Suction, Med-Air Oxygen, our suction control, and some more plug-ins. This is good IV pulls, so you can hang your bags off of this. That way you got those on each side. If you look up front, on the front wall, this is your PDQ. So, and here's your power distribution quarters. So within this is just all the power distribution quarter you have, some of your nodes back here. Just easy maintenance. If you're standing here and you got to work on this truck, pretty easy maintenance to get into that. You have your Pro Air 5556 air conditioner. Very great air conditioner, sits on the front wall here. We'll put out some great air conditioning for you guys. If we continue on going around the truck, you can also see you have your 3 glove box holder above your curbside door. If we go to the curbside, and this is what we would call our squad bench, we've obviously changed that, but you can see your cabinet stack at the head of the bench here. You have your FRC intercom system. If I was to push this button, I need to talk to the guy up front, the driver. I can talk to them up front with this right here. Very easily communication between me and the driver. You got your outlets. We got another 12 volt here as well. We also have a Vista screen over here, so you can work from either side rather easily. Same thing as the front. You can control from the front as well. So if you guys back here are busy, you'll see your Med-Air and your oxygen in right here. Really close, really easy to use from right here. Above my Valor seats here that we have, the V4s, you're going to see that we have some additional storage up here. This is all change notice 10 compliant. It'll meet the spec that you need to meet. We also have our lighting up here as well. So you guys will see that we put a lot of lighting in here for you guys to be able to see everything that you're doing inside of this truck. As I said on the video, I will show you inside of here. This just gets to your valves if you need to get to your valves for your oxygen. These are your bypass valves for your med oxygen and your oxygen right here. So if you need to bypass, you can. That's all right there. Taking you back to the back here, that's going to be closest to the second seat on the squad bench side here. We have an OTE refrigerated temperature control cabinet. We can control this cabinet to whatever temperature you may need to store certain drugs that you may carry on your guys' ambulance. You set your number to whatever you need. It'll come in here. It does stay nice and cool for you as well. If we look up at the ceiling of this truck to kind of show you what we got going on the ceiling here, we got our 10 dome lights, our Wayland dome lights. We also have our 96-inch grab rail and another 96-inch grab rail here. So we have the 2 grab rails up here. You can hang stuff off of them, whatever you need. You also have the CPI recessed IV hangers, one about above the patient's head here in the back. You also have a med air and oxygen up here on the ceiling as well. So it's easy to get to from every spot. Oxygen's easy to get to. Also over the patient back here, you also have the recessed IV hanger as well back here in the back. This is a great unit for, NICU, critical care transport, pediatrics. You can fit a lot of people in here. Obviously, we got the dual cots. We could change to isolates if needed as well. I encourage you guys, if you're down here in Tampa, to come take a look at this thing. It's a really nice product offering. We did this for ease of use for everybody that is looking for a type of unit like this. So please come by, talk to myself, Jeff, Jared, or Chad. We'd be happy to show you guys this unit. We are booth 1101. Make sure to come check us out, and we'll look forward to seeing you.